structure of sperm. Now you can see the right side, there is a diagram of sperm. Okay, now you can see in this diagram the sperm, it is nothing but the formation of a sperm. It is take place inside a human male reproductive system. Okay, in a human, in a male reproductive system, there is a organ, primary sex organ, testes. Inside that testes there is a organ. Okay, there is a testicular lobules. Inside that testicular lobules there is a presence of seminiferous tubule, and in that seminiferous tubule, with the help of meiosis, reduction, division plus mitosis. Okay, mitosis plus meiosis, there is a formation of human male gamete. Okay, so there is a formation of male gamete, that is nothing but the sperm. Now you can see in this diagram, it will have a three part, that is a head part contain a main part nucleus, then middle part mitochondria consisting, and the last one part which will provide a movement, that is called it as a tail. Okay, so now we are going with the point wise. So sperm is a male gamete. It is formed inside a male reproductive system. So it is a male gamete. It is a motile and microscopic. Motile means sperm having their own movement with the help of tail and energy provided by mitochondria. So they are motile, they are moving inside a vagina, from vagina to fallopian tube of the ampulla. वहां तक फर्टिलाइजेशन के लिए स्पर्म का क्या होगा, मूवमेंट होगा, और ये मूवमेंट खुद से ही होता है. सो इट इज कॉल्ड इट एज अ मोटाइल. Microscopic, now we can't see a sperm by our naked eye. So if we have to see a sperm, so we want a microscope, that is a compound microscope. So that is the size of sperm, it is a microscopic. Now you can see in this diagram that sperm is divided into a three part: upper part, head part, middle piece, and the last one part, that is called it as a tail. Now we are taking the first part, that is called it as a head. Now you see the head, the sperm head is a oval in a shape like a egg shape and contain haploid nucleus. So now you can see in this diagram that part of a head consists of three main part. That is the first one part acrosome enzyme, then the second one part nucleus, but this nucleus in a sperm. Okay, nucleus inside a sperm, it is a haploid. Haploid means it will only consist of 23 number of chromosome. It will only consist of 23 number of chromosome, means a half chromosome. Each and every chromosome have a one copy, that is called it as a haploid set. So the sperm contain haploid nucleus. Above the nucleus there is a cap like structure, is called it as a acrosome. Now you can see in this diagram, on above the nucleus, this is a nucleus, on above side of nucleus there is a presence of a cap like structure, that is called it as a acrosome. So what is the function of acrosome? Acrosome contain hydrolytic enzyme. Okay, acrosome contain hydrolytic enzyme. It will cut the layer of eggs. So it will contain hydrolytic enzyme, that is hyaluronidase, and protective proteolytic enzyme like zona lysine and zona penetrating enzyme. Means this enzyme will help a sperm to going inside a zona radiata and आउटर कवरिंग ऑफ अ एग. एग के ऊपर टू टाइप का कवरिंग होता है, दैट इज जोना पेलुसिडा एंड जोना रेडिएटा. और ये दोनों भी कवरिंग को स्पर्म का जो एक्रोजोम का पार्ट है, ये एंजाइम रिलीज करके उसको डिग्रेड करेगा और वहां पर छोटा सा पोर का फॉर्मेशन करेगा. एंड फ्रॉम दैट पोर दैट sperm is going inside a egg. So this will enzyme secreted by the acrosome of the head part of the sperm. Then the next part, that is called it as a neck. Now you can see that this is the middle part, middle piece, and this is upper head part. In between there is a one connection, that is called it as a neck. So neck is a very short region having a two centriole, that is proximal centriole and a distal centriole. Now you can see in this diagram that part of an egg consists of two centriole, upper part proximal centriole, lower part distal centriole. Okay, so this is all about the neck region. So what is the function of that proximal and distal centriole? So at the time of fertilization, when that sperm is going inside a egg, so at that time egg do not have their own centriole. Egg do not have their own centriole. But after the fertilization, that zygote requires a division. For that division, that centriole from sperm, it is going inside. Means fertilization के time sperm का न्यूक्लियस जब एग के अंदर एंट्री करेगा, सो उस टाइम न्यूक्लियस के साथ में सेंट्रियोल भी कहाँ पर मूवमेंट करेगा, सो इट इज ऑल्सो गोइंग इनसाइड दैट एग. एंड एट दैट टाइम जाइगोट व्हेन देयर इज अ डिवीजन इज टेक प्लेस, सो ये डिवीजन के लिए उनको क्या लगेगा, सो दैट रिक्वायर्स सेंट्रियोल. डिवीजन के लिए सेंट्रियोल लगेगा, और सेंट्रियोल का हेल्प क्या होता है वहां पर, सो स्पिंडल फाइबर फॉर्मेशन. नाउ यू नो दैट स्पिंडल फाइबर फॉर्मेशन. ओके, अगर मैंने मेटाफेज लिया तो मेटाफेज के अंदर पोल टू पोल क्रोमोसोम को पकड़ के रखने का काम कौन करते हैं, दैट इज नथिंग बट द थ्रेड लाइक पार्ट, दैट इज कॉल्ड इट एज अ so this part is forming by proximal and distal centriole. So at the time of fertilization, this centriole is going inside a egg region. So the next part, that is a middle piece. Now you can see this part, that is called it as a middle piece. So middle piece part of this sperm consists of spirally called mitochondria. Now you can see the point. It has a axial filament surrounded by 10 to 14 spiral ton of mitochondria. Means inside that middle piece region there is a axial filament. On that axial filament, now you can see that there is a spirally coiled mitochondria are present. And what is the function of this mitochondria? So the movement of tail is take place with the help of energy, and this energy production is take place with the help of mitochondria. Okay, so these mitochondria will provide energy at the time of tail movement. And how this energy is came, so semen, sperm, inside a semen there is a fructose secreted by seminal vesicle, and with the help of that fructose this mitochondria will forming a energy. Okay, so वो जो fructose seminal vesicle से secrete होगा और वो जो semen में होगा, तभी ये माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया उसका यूटिलाइज करके क्या फॉर्म करेगा, एनर्जी का प्रोडक्शन करेगा, और जिसके वजह से टेल का मूवमेंट होगा. Now the next part, that is a bigger part. Next bigger part of the sperm, that is called it as a tail. Tail is a long, slender, and a tapering part. Okay, both the part are tapering. Okay, end part is a tapering, containing cytoplasm and a fine thread of axial filament. Means this axial filament which is coming from middle piece, it is present inside a tail also. Axial filament arise from distal centriole, और वो कहाँ से आ रहा है, ये distal centriole के पास से आ रहा है, thread like part, that is axial filament. It is partially surrounded by plasma membrane, that is called it as a main piece. Okay, it is surrounded by plasma membrane. The part without plasma membrane is called it as a end piece. Now you can see in this diagram, ये diagram में ये जो part है thread like, that is called it as a axial filament. और axial filament के ऊपर किसका covering है, so that is a covering of plasma membrane. Okay, so this region is bigger. Now we see the last part. Last part के ऊपर ये जो tail वाला part, that is a axial filament का part है, इसके ऊपर plasma membrane का covering नहीं है, that is without plasma membrane, is called it as a end piece. This is called it as a end piece. So it is all about the structure